Hi, welcome to Amma's Stories. Today I am going to share two folk tales from North America. For the most part of the Native American tribes lived peaceably, believing that nature was sacred and was to be shared. However, the coming of the Europeans and the removal of their land led to conflict both between the different tribes and between the Indians and whites. Oh, I'm talking about North America. The oldest people who lived in North America were the Native American tribes. There are many tribes living in North America, and I have given the details of it in the video. If you want to know more about the history of Native American tribes and nations, you can visit www.historyonthenet.com. As a rule, North America is perhaps the most scantily populated landmass. More than 66% of the populace lives in the US. Mexico has the following biggest populace, trailed by Canada. Now, without wasting much time, let's listen to the folk tales. The first one is called The Fire. It's a very small folk tale or a myth. While there are many myths surrounding the beginnings of this fire, this one comes from the Cherokee tribe that used to now exist in what is now Alabama. The legend says that Bear first had fire and carried it with him and his family wherever they went. One day in the forest, they found many delicious acorns on the ground. So Bear put the fire at the edge of the woods while they ate the acorns. They kept walking further and further away from the fire until they could no longer hear fire calling out to them. A human walking by heard fire yell out, "Feed me, feed me." So he fed fire sticks and twigs to revive it. When Bear returned, Fire was angry at him for leaving and chased him away with his bright light. Fire then belonged to man, and they were both very happy. A small folk tale, isn't it? But this is from the Cherokee tribe, that is I would say a Native American tribe. Now another myth. This is called as the crow brings the daylight. This first myth comes to us from the Inuit people who lived and still live in the very northernmost parts of North America. They tell of Crow who told them stories of the blue sky and the light that they did not have in the Arctic. They begged him to bring it to them, and Crow flew south. He came upon a village in the sun and followed a young girl into the chieftain's hut by turning himself into a speck of dust. He floated into a child's ear and told him to play with the orbs of light that were in a box in the hut, and then to bring one outside. Then Crow changed himself back and took the ball of light in his beak and flew back north. Once the orb shattered on the ground and gave the Inuit people daylight. However, Crow was old and tired. He said that he must rest every 6 months before bringing the light again. So the Inuit people have 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness, and they are always kind to Crow. This is another folk tale. Hope you have enjoyed both the folk tales. Very small, isn't it? Now, till we meet with another folk tale, tata, bye bye.